Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you some products from Revolution Beauty. This is from their Bitten Cherry line. I don't know that it's specifically a collection, more like they have put together the products that fall within this trend. So very berry toned, kind of deeper and more moody colors, very fitting for fall, but of course not exclusive to this time of year. So if you're interested in looking at a variety of products from the brand, stay tuned. Thank you so much for subscribing if you are already subscribed. If you're not, please hit that button, and you can also follow over on Instagram. Make sure to check the description box, and I also link throughout the video where you can purchase these if any of these catch your eye. We'll start with the Cherry Icon Rich Berry Shadow Palette. It retails for $12. You get a total of 12 shades. 5 of them are shimmery, 5 of them are matte, and then you have 2 cream shades. We don't have shade names, but we do have numbers. I'm gonna start by swatching the powder shades first. So technically this is shade 2. You could also apply this with your fingers on these kind of metallic-y. Ooh, it's very creamy to the touch. It's a white shimmering gold with a pink flash. Next is this deep metallic berry shade. It had a swirl of kind of a pinky gold in it. Next is more of a rusty berry metallic shade. Again, you can apply these with the fingers if you want to. You'll get a smoother finish, but I want to show you, if you use a brush, what they apply like. Next is a much more grape purple toned metallic berry. This one is apply smoother with a brush than the other ones. And then the last in the top row is more of a kind of cocoa metallic brown color. Actually on the skin it's coming off almost like a deep grape on screen, but I feel like that purple doesn't show through as much in person. Okay, moving on to the mattes row. All right, so this first one is a matte pale peach. Next up is like a really pale gray-based fawn nude shade. Next is a matte berry color. Next is a deeper grape purple. Sorry for my scab there. Last up is a deep, very cool toned gray based brown. All right, and then the cream shades are covered by this plastic here. Not the best covering, especially with how flaky these metallic shades are. Go ahead and swatch these. And I don't know about being able to reuse this that many times. Not sure. But here is this bottom one. This is the cream cherry. They say you can use this as a base or as a liner, which I think is interesting. And this is the cream blossom shade. All right, so I mean, not the ultimate smoothest for the mattes, but you know what? For $12, it's pretty good. Start with those 2 cream shades into the metallics and the mattes. Next up are a variety of lip products. From left to right, we start with the Pout Lip Oils, available in a ton of shades, but again, this kind of, I don't know if you call it collection, but this grouping of products focuses on the berry shades. These are $8 each. High Shine Lip Oil with a subtle hint of color, formulated with vitamin E. Then the Lip Shift Ink Peel Off Lip Liner Stain. I feel like this is very trendy right now. These are $10 each. It's a tattoo effect liner that delivers all day color. Then the Star Blur Shimmer Matte Liquid Lips. These are also $10 each. A buttery soft matte liquid lipstick that turns into a shimmer when you press your lips together. Another very trendy product. And then, sorry, I misspoke. That last product on the right is a blush. It's the Super Dewy Liquid Blush Burst also $10. It is a hybrid skin-loving serum formula that has peptides and hyaluronic acid for a plumped cheek effect. So these two shades are Bitten Berry and Midnight Black, and that's what they look like. Bitten Cherry is described as a deep cherry color. You can see that the shade is very sheer, and Midnight Black, it's kind of like a gray color, but on the lips, because it's going to be so sheer, it's just going to kind of deepen up the lips. These do have a cherry scent to them, so if you like that smell, you are definitely going to like these. This Lip Shift ink is in the shade Bitten Cherry. So you're going to apply it to clean lips, and you're going to let it set for, it says 30 seconds to a minute. I feel like it might take longer. Let's see. While we wait for that to dry, let's look at the Star Blur Shimmer Matte Liquid Lipsticks. We got the shades Crimson Envy, Midnight Eclipse, and Scarlet Ruby. Crimson Envy is a dark red with berry tones. Midnight Eclipse is a soft black with purple undertones. You can kind of see some shimmer in there. Scarlet Ruby is a bright red. So kind of like a very warm orangey red. And for the blush, unfortunately, I don't think it has a name on the packaging. I'm going to assume this is the very cherry shade in the line. It looks like that. Described as a berry shade with a cherry scent. And then if you blended that out to be more of a blush, very pretty. All right, so before I peel off that lip liner thing and potentially mess up these swatches, here's what they look like up close. And I wonder if we press these shades that are supposed to, oh, you see that sparkle coming through? Yeah, I'm not quite sure about being able to peel this off. I feel like it's just, and I've got so much glitter on my fingers from those other lip products. It's definitely staining the fingers there, but practically speaking, I don't know if I can demonstrate the peeling on here, which is very interesting because in their promotional videos, they definitely make it seem like, oh, there we go. There's the peeling action there. I'll also apply this to my lips, so we'll get to see more practically in action what it looks like. Ooh, gross. All right, so that's what it looks like after peeling. Here's what the PR box looks like for the Bitten Cherry collection. If you didn't see my last video for the NYX Wednesday collection, make sure you go check that one out. I'll link it in the upper right hand corner for you. And they didn't technically include this in the package, but also make sure you check the video out for their Bouncy Blur blushes. I am very pleasantly impressed by these and have been using them since I did that video. This is probably the most in line in terms of the color for this Bitten Cherry theme. This is the shade Bouncy Berry, on point. So I will also go link that video for you if you're interested. So I'll try on some other products for you also to complete the face. We've got this nice red friend here that we are going to try to cover up. The brand Wonderskin sent over some of their foundations. I think this brand is probably best known for their really viral peel off lip stain product that I featured in a previous video. So they sent over 3 shades, which I appreciate kind of in my range to make sure I can color match and change as the seasons go by. They are in glass bottles. This is the Hyper Bond Serum Foundation. So it's said to be formulated for long work days. It is supposed to be weightless and comfortable to wear and breathable like nothing on the skin. It's supposed to be waterproof, transfer proof, sweat proof, with customizable coverage from sheer to full, but always looking natural, with a radiant skin-like finish, and it is available in 20 shades. Here's the ingredients list. It contains a polymer complex, 2.5% niacinamide, and copper tripeptides, which I think is fantastic because you're getting skincare benefits in addition to the makeup benefits. So the shades that I have are Halo, Muse, and Moonstone. I think 2 of these are in the light category, or 1 of them is in the light category, 2 are in the fair category. And I feel like Halo is the most yellow based. My skin is slightly yellow based. I don't know if it's too light for me though. So let's go ahead and swatch these and see. Moonstone might be a little too pink base. These do retail for $42 and you get a pump dispenser. Okay, so this one is going to match me the best, I'm almost certain. We'll start here. This is the lightest. This is the shade Muse, and it's pretty neutral, but it's a little too light. I think probably in the winter it will be a decent match. This middle one here, as I suspected, this is Moonstone. This is too peachy. It's probably also too dark. Well, I think mostly it's too peachy, but if that is your undertone, that's what that shade looks like. And then I think this one will be the best match. This is Halo, and you can see it has a more golden or yellowish undertone to it. All right, so I will be applying Halo to my face. I'm gonna use this brush. I've applied probably half a pump, and we'll build up from there. I'm gonna do half my face so we can see what the coverage is like. Let me zoom in a bit. I'm gonna just add product as we go. Spreads really nicely. This of course is gonna be sheer coverage because I'm not using very much product, but it looks very skin-like so far, with minimal product, nothing on this side. All right, let's go in with a second thin layer. Sorry if you hear workers outside, I think cutting down tree branches and such. So you can see how the coverage is building up a little bit. That redness is reduced a little bit. I really like the finish. It is very skin-like and smooth without looking obvious. Now, I'm really using just a small amount of product at a time, but you can see how the coverage is building up. I don't think I'm even using half a pump on each layer. Okay, so there's the finish. It's still really lovely and skin-like. I think it will inevitably become a little more obvious as you continue to add more product, but you definitely can see compared to the first kind of light layer that there is a lot more coverage. So it's true, you can go from sheer and then build up the coverage as you add more product. Not completely concealed up here, gonna have to use actual concealer, but it's definitely evened out my freckles and texture on this side compared to the redness that you can still see on the non-covered side. So I'm gonna finish up, even this out, and then check back in. So here it is applied to both sides of the face. I would say a pretty seamless finish. Smooth, no obvious texture, tiny bit at the top of my forehead. I notoriously get texture up there for whatever reason, but looks very skin-like. I agree, it feels very lightweight. I don't feel like my skin is suffocating or feels heavy at all. No concealer anywhere, so here's, you know, that bright blemish that is still showing through, but otherwise pretty smooth, nice texture. And I like that it's not super matte, but it's definitely not, I think the word they used was something like a radiant finish. I don't know if I would say it's super radiant. I think it is pretty genuinely skin-like. I still have a little bit of shininess showing through where I naturally would, but otherwise it is a more natural to almost kind of matter finish. Okay, I've done most of the rest of the face. I do have Bouncy Berry on my cheeks with a very light hand. This is a shampoo set that I have been using recently from the company XYON. I think that's how you pronounce it. It is their Fortify and Activate. So the Activate is the shampoo and Fortify is the conditioner pump dispenser, which works great in the shower. This smells like your ultimate luxury spa. I can't describe the specific scents to you, but that is the feel that you get from the scent of this. Very nice shampoo and conditioner. Right now, because my hair is very damaged from previous bleaching, this conditioner is too lightweight for my needs right now, but normally with my normal state of my hair, this would be perfect in terms of a conditioner because it is more on the lightweight side instead of the heavy, thick, weighing down strands side. And quickly, Dermalogica sent over this Clean Start Clarifying Bacne spray. It has salicylic acid. I've tried 2 other types of sprays from 2 other different brands. This is a fantastic one because of the spray nozzle. It's a strong spray and it's very diffused. The spray covers the skin evenly, which is really nice. The 2 other types that I've used pretty consistently don't spread as easily over the skin. This is fantastic. I spray it mainly on my back after the gym, after I get out of the shower to help combat bacne. I don't know why you couldn't just use this as a lip stain all over the lips, and that's how I'm going to test it out. I don't know if it can actually be peeled off. Oh! It can be, look at that. Wow. It's kind of gross, huh? Okay, so I did the rest off screen. I do love me a lip stain. It's not the easiest to peel off. I ended up using a makeup wipe on the lower lip because it didn't come off as easily. But that is what the color looks like. Top, I'm gonna put the lip oil in Bitten Cherry. Kind of bring back some moisture after scraping the lips. Oh, super, super slick without feeling oily or sticky at all. I did my eyes very simply. I want it to be very minimal today using just the mattes down here. I did it in probably under a minute, definitely under 2 minutes. But the last thing I want to show you and test out and apply is the mascara. This is called Wrap Lash. It is a mega extension and volume tubing mascara. This is $12 and it is in a burgundy shade. That's what the tube looks like. I have not curled my lashes, just again, keeping it pretty simple. And it's more of a subtle color, but definitely is purple tinted. You can build it up if you want with more layers, but like I said, today is a minimal day for me. All right, so there are some swatches and quick application of some new products from Revolution and some other brands. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything that caught your eye in particular. Let me know if you have any comments or thoughts in the comment section below. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.